I was asked by Graham to show you how I applied gesso to some of my work and to texture it. So, um, two types of gesso I use. There's a black one, there you go, and the usual white one. Now, you can colour the white one with opaque artist colours paint or various other powders even, but you need to use a lot of it to change the colour, otherwise you end up with pastel colours. And if it's pastel colours you want, that's great. That's the idea. Um, right, I apply the gesso with these. Quite flexible. Flexibility is quite good. The artist palette knives, and I've got many of these. It's a silicone tipped blending brush used more in acrylics and maybe watercolors, but it's good for moving the gesso around. So yeah, let's get going. I'll use both colors so as you can see what it's like. So start off with the white. Um, just make sure it's reasonably even at this stage. I don't think there's any need to be too fussy. Have a nice smooth edge if you wish. No need to put a thick coat. And the thicker the coat, the longer it takes to dry, obviously. I would probably leave it for at least, well, 24 hours, depending on how thick you actually put the gesso on. Okay, there's the white. Should have put gloves on really, shouldn't I? Yeah, would have been safer. The black. Black's particularly good if you're using iridescence or metallic paints. Goes really well. It sounds really easy, this stuff as well. So it's if you manage to put it on too thick and don't like it, well, you can sand it off and you can sand it smooth. I mean, it's what artists use on their canvases to get a really smooth surface. And they also use it for adding texture, like we're doing it here. Bung a little bit more on. So normally I only use one color, either white or black, but this just showing you how I use it. So what you can do now is you can lay your tool on and lift it off, and that causes stipples. Same with the white. You do lines. So you need to put it on thick unless you want to do something specific with it afterwards, like sanding it off and adding different colors. So there's the blending brush. So we'll start on the white, shall we? Okay. So I'm just moving it about like so. So now what you could do is you could let that dry, and then you could paint it whatever color you like. And then when it's all completely dry, run over the top with sandpaper, and that will take off the tips. That will take off the mountains that you've left, and it will stay dark in the valleys. But it will show when you take the top off. You've painted it. Take the top off. It will show the white underneath. So if we do the black now, piece of paper. It's exactly the same, doing exactly the same. So if we blend the two together now, if you want to, there's a lot you can do with this. You can, you could get something round and flat, push it into it and make a mark. You could put cling film over it and then squidge it about. So this sort of thing, it's a case of playing with it and whatever you want to do. And that's it. That's it, really. Tell you what I'll do. I'll just pause this a minute and I'll go and get some cling film. Didn't mean to do this, but it's worth a try. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Just hang on a minute. I'm going to pause that. I've got some, to move that out of the way. I've got some cling film. I've actually not done this with gesso before. I've done it with paints, but not with gesso. Beauty of this is you can put it back in the lathe and turn the whole thing off if you don't like it. Okay, see what happens. So I'll lay that over it. Now I can move it about however I want. See if we can make a pattern in it. Okay, so we've got that. I mean, I could work with that. That could go. That could go a number of places, couldn't it? If you think about it, or not think about it. Scrunch that up and dab it over. You could put some more white in it. Let's do that then. Yeah, I suggest you put gloves on. I normally do, but I was so excited to doing this. Yeah, right. So there you go. There's another way. Um, it's got lots of potentials. The only thing that holds you back is your imagination. Well, Graham, I hope that was useful to you, mate. Let me know if it is. Let me know if it isn't. And we'll see what we can do if there's something else you want doing. All right. See you, mate.